So this is my hitch mounted fat tire 2-bike rack. Uses the large hoops. It can carry a standard mountain bike or a fat tire bike. And it has a locking clamps that clamp down on your top bar of your bike. Then it also folds up and it's mounted in your hitch, which is great. But on the back of a trailer, I notice he's going down the highway and the bikes are wobbling back and forth, and it always bothers me that those bikes are possibly causing damage to the bumper or the hitch. And I wanted to make a more solid bike rack for the back of my trailer. This bike rack is made out of 1¼ inch tubing. So I went down to my local supply and I got 1¼ inch tubing so that I can transfer the hoops and the locking clamps and the other hoops to a bumper mounted hitch on my trailer that will be more solidly mounted. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, I wanted to make a solid mount bicycle rack that mounts to the 4-inch bumper on the back of my trailer, because the receiver hitch bike racks are always rocking. You see them rocking on going down the freeway, and of course the person towing the trailer has no idea what's going on in the back of his trailer. So I wanted to do a solid mount rather than a receiver mount. So I got 1¼ inch square tubing, gauge 14. I got some 2-inch by 1/8 metal strapping. I ran it by the 4-inch bumper, so I have two 3/8 grade 5 bolts with nylon locking nuts, just to be safe. I don't want this ever falling off, so I use 2 on each side, 4 bolts in total. Now I also kicked this up 15 degrees, so I notched the tubing and bent it up, welded it, bent it down, welded it, to keep this from hitting the ground. I pulled a line from the wheels past the bumper, and on the steepest driveways this will not hit or drag. I also made this upright, which holds the bikes, pivoting so that you can, kind of stow it away. And then this pin with a clip locks it into place when you're ready to haul your bikes. I put some reflectors on the back just for traffic, and then now I can take the hoops from my hitch receiver bike, which I still use for my truck, and I can use the hoops on both sides. And these are the retainers for the bikes. So they are 1¼ inch. They all lock down. So here's what it looks like. It's very solid. I did put a hole in the top here so I can hook in a strap and run it to the bumper, just to triangulate this and make it super strong. I didn't want this to wobble either. So there it is. A solid mount 4-inch trailer bumper bike rack.